can feel a little stifling as well. So a man who's not played a lot on this surface. Djokovic doing nothing special, just making the Canadian play.
Just caught his feet at the back of the court, and it didn't allow him to explode out of the blocks for that as he wanted. Let's go, he shouts behind that forehand winner. So he comes through a tough second hold for him. This is the interviews that the players do after the draw. Well taken. That's one of the issues indoors, isn't it, with all the paraphernalia. Great build-up, and the finishing shot right through his defences.
It's the first time in the match that Pospisil's lost a point behind his second serve as well. It was 7-7 prior to that point, but a good return. Did well to get himself out of the way of the ball.
Tried something different, it didn't work. The serve and volley goes long, and Serbia have the break. They lead 3-2 first set. Such a good response. He got himself in a bit of trouble there, leaving it short, but by taking no backswing, just punching it back low and flat, it asked a question of Pospisil.
And it's his calling card, this open stance, defensive backhand, isn't it? No better player on this one, and of course on clay, he can just aids him a little bit because he can slide into it a little bit more and make it difficult. Pospisil's got to know that's coming though, and again, didn't really close.
The sense that he is having to really work hard below the waterline to give himself such a start with all that he's been through recently. And a sweet drop shot, taking Pospisil too wide for his liking. Serbia claiming another game and a new racket handed over by captain Obradovic to Djokovic after that success.
Well, it's like he's never been away, isn't it? At the moment, a very fine start from Djokovic, keeping the unforced errors down to an absolute minimum, and you can see beginning just to grow in confidence.
And that's another point against that second serve. Pospisil struggling in that regard. 3 more break points, and this is very good now for Djokovic in this opening set. That is the break. The second one, Serbia with set point, 35 minutes gone. That is the set. So, took a few games just to get to grips with his opponent, who he's not faced before, but now in command of him. First set won by 6 games to 2. By his toes on the line. Only 3 points, 1 out of 12 on his second serve.
coming within a couple of inches of the baseline. Pospisil really doesn't know what to do with that. He's trying to sort of just fend the ball off, really.
And that is the breakthrough, and Djokovic, you can see what that means to him. So building on the momentum of that first set, he continues in strong fashion here.
Really, it was ever since that opening break, wasn't it, that Djokovic got. Ever since then, Pospisil's just looked to really force the play. And again, that's a ball he should be making. Doesn't need to really go for the line there. It's just on this sort of surface.
Oh, that's brilliant. The world #1 takes a standing ovation from the team bench there. And we salute him after this sensational shot. Nice. 15-14. More break points for Serbia. And that's a bullet right on target, nails another, and on he goes on his merry way. 5-love, second set.
Serbia leads 5-love.
Well, he can actually enjoy this now, can't he? After all the pressure and the build-up of the expectation on his shoulders, the way he's turned that on its head. And Serbia, after an hour and 3 minutes, have a 2-sets-to-love lead. Djokovic a set away from a 23rd Davis Cup singles win. Come in and cut that one off well. Djokovic rock solid. One of the features of the site is the live blog. That's on the outside edge of the sideline, I think. For once he lands a big hit off that forehand side. Gave that a ride, right on top of it.
In previous times.
Well, that is a rarity. It's It's been a while, but Pospisil has a game. Injection for a sharp pace with the angle. Craft and skill again. He sensed he was going to get a soft ball just floating there off the chip from Pospisil, and in quickly to finish with a very well taken volley. Extra backspin on the ball just to make certain. Catching the corner, that's another hold for Pospisil, but
as a result, he's really not been able to apply any kind of pressure. And Djokovic has got himself in front.
There's genius again. Well, there's only one player on the planet who can do that. He's done it there. Djokovic out wide, running full stretch, and yet he brings it back in incredible fashion. Little lacking on that chip. Great play behind him. Pospisil totally caught unawares and off balance as a result. And again caught out by that sharply dipping ball. Serbia with 2 match points. A comprehensive win, a wonderful start for Serbia and a wonderful effort by the world #1. 4 days after finishing second to Rafael Nadal in New York, he comes out on top of this one, no question. Pospisil finding himself given a masterclass there on clay by the man of the moment, Novak Djokovic, back in Belgrade, delighting. The sum total. Points won on their first serves. Well, it doesn't show you really points won on second serve. There were very few of those for Pospisil.